This is a Gewalt story. This is the story. There was once a country, and they had a custom that every 3 years they would take a new king. And this was the fashion, the manner that they would take the new king. They would go to the field, and the first person they meet, they would crown him. They would make him the king. Even if he was blind or lame. One time they went out, and the first person they met was a beggar that was drunk. And immediately they took him with great honor, and they brought him to the palace of the king. And they took off his clothes, and they dressed him in the royal clothing, and they crowned him with the king's crown. And he was drunk, he didn't know anything. He went and he was sleeping. When he woke up from his sleep, and he saw that he's in the king's palace, and he's dressed in royal clothing, and the royal orchestra is playing, he was in great wonder. Maybe this is a dream. He remembers that he was lying in the gutter. So he hid his finger to see whether he's dreaming. I think it means he snapped. And he sees that it's not a dream. So he thought it must be that I am the king. and and that which I thought I was a beggar, that's the dream. But he remembered that he had this fight with a different beggar, and he had a bruise from the fight. And he sees that he has the bruise still right now. So he sees that the fact that he's a beggar isn't a dream either. So both aren't dreams. And he was very confused. So he came to a new conclusion, that he came to a new idea how to determine what's going on. He's gonna go to a different house where they have books, and he'll see if he understands the books. Then that's a sign that the truth is that he's the king, and that which he thought he's a beggar, that's the dream. And if he doesn't understand the books, then he doesn't know nothing. He doesn't know what's going on. So he took the books, and he didn't understand what it's written in them. And so he came to the conclusion in his mind, and he said, the truth is that I am king. And what I don't understand, that's because no one understands. And the books are just for adornment, for decoration. And our holy master, Nanach, Nachma, he concluded the story by saying, this is the way of the known liars, the famous rabbis, that they see that people give them great honor, and they don't understand why. Why do they deserve such great honor? And they get gravely confused in their minds. If it's true, in fact, that they are so important and famous, or is it just a dream? And if it is true, so how come they don't know anything, and they have no knowledge of high. And they come to the conclusion in desperation that it must be in truth that they are holy and righteous. And what? That they don't understand anything and have any higher knowledge of holiness? It's because there are no righteous people that have any higher knowledge. And with this, they corrupt the faith in the righteous, in the real, wise, and holy people. So stop and wonder.